Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another week of Cheaper Than Therapy podcast. It's your boy Roland, aka Roll Nice, Breezy in the building.
What's good, everybody?
All right, so we're gonna jump in. We thank for everybody for the feedback. I know everybody's like we run a little long, we a little long winded, but hey, we try to cut it down. Trust me, as much as possible. So we're gonna kind of keep it light today. We've been hitting on some serious topics over the last couple of weeks. We're gonna keep it light today, with everything going on. Um, we're gonna start with our recaps and follow up. I did want to talk a little bit about recapping on the Kansas City shooting, Kansas City Chiefs parade shooting. The update that I got is 24 injured, one dead, and still, we're looking at about half of those 24 injured were kids. I think ranging from, I guess total people injured ranging from ages 8 to 47, but it's still at least half of them were kids under the age of 17, which is still tragic in itself. We do got some update on the suspects. I think one was 23 years old, and there was a couple under the age of 18 that was going on in that. So that was going on with that. Jordan, what else did you find on that? I didn't see too much more on that, but I did want to give a little bit of update.
Found out that they said two more suspects have actually been charged following in that shooting. Prosecutor Gene Peters Baker announced that 18-year-old Dominic M. Miller of Kansas City and 23-year-old Liddell Mays of Raytown have both been charged with second-degree murder, 2 counts of armed criminal action, and unlawful use of a weapon. Both of the suspects are actually African American. Did want to clear that up. Still tragic, even though these acts of stupidity caused the lives of and the trauma of a lot of people. So did want to clear that up. Did receive a fact check about that. First and foremost, so like I said, we are all coachable. We're all reachable. Thank you so much for the input and responding promptly in our email section, which Roland, as always, will give you the information for that moving forward. The slain or the victim was Elisa Lopez Galvin. They did have some information on her. All of this information could be found via the fox4kc.com website. Once again, condolences, prayers to everyone involved. Also, if I may add, I do want to send out some condolences to my family. We did lose a great man, Mr. Irvin Pee-wee Weaver. Pee-wee was a great guy. Once again, my condolences to the family. But that is a little bit of update and a little bit of acknowledgments. Let's see here. So yeah, it's I think 2 more people were charged with it. So I guess that brings it to a total of 4.
Yeah, I think 2 were minors.
Yes.
And I was reading a little bit about it, and basically a little bit, like I said, we're not gonna take long on it. A little bit, it's your typical 2 guys walking by each other and someone gives someone a dirty look. Basically what I was reading, it was like they had some exchange where they didn't know each other at all. It just 2 guys walking by each other. Hey, what you looking at? What you looking at?
He probably stepped on his sneaker, man. You know what I'm saying? He probably stepped on his sneaker, man. I mean, they get into it for everything nowadays. I mean, it's still tragic. Like I said, apparently, well, what we do know that there was a disagreement. There was a disagreement of some sort. It could have been anything.
Which is tragic. It's tragic that people were injured and someone lost their life because 2 guys looked at each other the wrong way. But nonetheless, like I said, we're going to lighten it up a little bit this week. Those are serious topics, and we try not to depress anybody. with certain real world events, even though, they do need to be touched on, as tragic as they may be. But like I said, we're going to lighten it up this week. So this week's topic is something we were talking about. Everybody talks about. It's a sports topic, so I know some people may enjoy it, some people may not. We are going to talk NBA GOAT debate. Now, me and Jordan was talking about a little bit before the show started. I'll be honest, I'm borderline in the middle between Mike and LeBron.
I ain't borderline. I'm just. You said versus debate. You gotta pick a side, bro. You gonna have to pick a side. Before we get into it, are you gonna pick your side, or you wanna state your reasonings of why you're stuck in the middle?
I'm reason why I'm not gonna pick a side yet, to be honest, is LeBron's career is not over yet. I mean, I gotta watch everything in its entirety. Now people gonna be like, oh, you a LeBron fan or you a Bron sexual. I want to be clear to everyone. I've been watching Mike since he was a Tar Heel. Hence why I am a North Carolina Tar Heel fan. I've been watching Mike that long. I watch Mike. Like I said, I may give some points that might change my mind and make sure and me stick with Mike and make that my solid decision, because I even watch the Bulls win their 6 championships outside of rings. I even had my sisters who don't know anything about sports, and we used to walk around the house calling them the unbeatable Bulls. We used to have that. So, I mean, I'm still evaluating. I may end up saying at the end of the day, Mike, I'm not sure. LeBron's great, but Mike is that killer. I can't lie. I buy the Jays. So like I said, I'm still, everybody say I got to pick a side. I'm still holding off on reservations till LeBron's done. And I got to, and I know Jordan, he's a Kobe fan. And everybody's like, well, LeBron's not better.
Whoa. I'm not a Kobe fan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, I'm going to let you finish. But the debate should never be what we seem for it to be. But go ahead. Go do your thing. We'll get there.
So, I mean, I'm like I said, I think I'm going to hold off my full, God honest answer on that debate until LeBron is done with his career. Like I said, everybody's like, well, how can he be better than Mike when he's not better than Kobe? I have my own reservations about Kobe, not as a personal. I never really liked Kobe.
He's a Kobe hater, y'all.
No,
I just found this out today.
I ain't a Kobe hater.
Yes, he is.
I respected Kobe as a basketball player. He was great. I hated Kobe because he was a killer. He was like Mike. He was the second imitation of Mike. I guess I didn't like Kobe because he tried to imitate Mike so much. And me growing up being a Mike fan, I think that's probably why. But I respected Kobe. And when I say I really respected Kobe, and when I knew I respected Kobe was when he retired, and they did that Kobe retirement video. I even posted on Facebook. I said I never liked Kobe, but that is probably one of the greatest retirement respect commercials I've ever seen in my life. With when they were singing I've been hating you so long. I'm like, that was respect. I would never take that away from Kobe. I think I didn't like him because he imitated Mike too much. But as a basketball player, Kobe was that nigga. So I'm not gonna take that away from him.
Let's get back to the topic so we can get to that topic. The discussion is the question that was posed to us, ladies and gentlemen, if I may add, if they wanted to have since this is the last week of Black History Month, they wanted to know what was one of the greatest debates in black people, in black culture, or in our culture's history. And that, along with the thing about grits, putting sugar or salt, what goes in grits, that was number 2. But I, as being the person that I am, I wouldn't have allowed that to be number 1 anyway. So it was greatest debates in black people history. And over the last about 15 years, even though LeBron's career is at, 19 leagues to 20 and counting, over the last about 15 years, the debate has been in our community, LeBron versus Michael. And I'm a Michael Jordan fan. I have my stats. We don't have to do stats here because a lot of the followers of the league and in this entertainment business, they do not do stats. So that's understandable. That's great. The GOAT conversation between LeBron and Michael, to me, yes, LeBron has broken all of the scoring records. He leads Mike in all records except for the one that nobody wants to acknowledge, but people acknowledge it. But as for mentioned, my guy Roland said, hey, if we take the rings discussion out of it. So the thing about me is I'm so confident in Michael Jeffrey Jordan that I can take it from every angle and dynamic that everyone else could take it from. So, like Roland said, for some strange reason, Roland said, we're going to take the rings out of it. So, this is my whole thing on the rings. If me and Roland, if we go to the same house, I apologize. If we play the same game 6 times, I play 6, he plays 6. And I win every one of my times. And he only wins, what he had, 4 rings?
Yes.
And he only wins 4. Who's better? But yet, people always say, hey, what about Robert Horry? All right. What about Bill Russell? Okay. Robert and Bill did not make the NBA any more money than they did.
Okay, let me interject.
No.
Let me get a quick interjection.
Go ahead.
So, let's say when LeBron's done.
LeBron is done.
Hold on. Let's say when he retired, fully done, and he's at 6.
Okay, now, here we go, people.
I'm just asking a question.
If he's at 6, so now he's at 6, rings become... Whoa. Rings become a thing again now.
No.
You're saying...
See,
listen, you're saying... Hold up real nice. You're saying... Because you know where I'm going. He's 6 for 6 in the finals. So, when you guys say, take rings out of it, now, you're wanting to bring rings back in.
No, I'm bringing rings back in because your analogy about... If we played the same game, you won 6... but I only won 4.
Yeah.
So, okay, if we're going to play that analogy, what if I catch you? What if I tie you?
And guess
then
what? Now, because we're talking about rings again, I'm going to tell you, but every time I went, I won. No.
So hold on.
So now I don't know what it is to lose. You've lost. You went 10 times. Win just as many as me.
But you can't.
But
you can't.
I never lost.
You can't.
Now you can't.
Someone.
What? Yes, you can.
Like, so you mean to tell me?
Yes, you can.
If that's the case, then if you penalize someone for losing at the pinnacle, at the height of existence, then a lot of people aren't the GOATs at certain things because they lost.
Exactly. We're not talking about losers. We're talking about winners.
But just because you lost at the height,
you a loser.
Who's the greatest boxer of all time?
Name me the number 2 greatest boxer of all time.
I would say Mike.
Mike who?
Tyson.
So you're saying Ali is better than Tyson?
From a standpoint of fighting.
Bro, you ain't never watched a damn Muhammad Ali fight in your life.
Yes, I have.
When?
I've watched I haven't.
When he fought George Foreman in that damn grill off?
No, I've watched. I don't sit there.
Thriller and Vanilla?
I done sit and watch YouTube and watch Muhammad Ali
man, I ain't talking about that, man. We talking about people we watch.
No, but Muhammad Ali, I watched his fights. I've never seen him in person. I mean, but I watch his fight and I still think he's the greatest based on up here. But if I say who's the hardest puncher, Mike Tyson still punches niggas in his 50s and make them.
We ain't
flinch.
talking about hardest puncher.
But
we talking about greatest boxer.
I think Muhammad Ali's first. I'm gonna go Mike Tyson second, and then I'll probably go Floyd Mayweather third.
Well, I can't name no one that's why. Getting back to the debate, that's
and
why
Floyd Mayweather's undefeated.
That's why I never talk about. I feel that Larry Bird is better than LeBron because I didn't watch Bird play in his prime. What I watched was highlights, and from what I see Bird did as a white boy, 6'8", LeBron couldn't tie Bird's shoestrings. But we're having a discussion.
I watched Larry Bird
and all. You watched Larry Bird
take dumps on Mike in his prime,
but you never said that. We were debating this, and what I said was, listen, if you're taking rings out of it, you can take the rings out of it, but you can't bring it back in when it's good for him. And so now, because it's more than rings, we have to take it to the next category.
Okay.
That category would be marketability, media, money. Now, I've already played the commercial for you 2 times. I'm not going to play it again.
No, I know the Gatorade. I want to be like
ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Michael Jordan Gatorade commercial is all-time sports pinnacle commercials of all time. It's like between that and the Mean Joe Green one with the fan in the tunnel.
Okay, so
whoa, hold on, bro. So now what I'm saying is, to me, this is Michael's mark. I didn't go get the ball head, the earring, the $120 shoes at that time. The commercial, when Gatorade said they wanted to be like Mike, I think that's his all-time media moment. What is LeBron's all-time media moment?
LeBron's all-time media moment. I mean, I'm going to say his biggest all-time media moment was probably when he's coming fresh out of high school. And reason why I say that is marketability, yes. There is no campaign other than like what they did with what Gatorade did for Mike. You're never going to find another company that's going to market any superstar to the level of what Gatorade did for Mike.
Yeah.
I'm not even what Nike did for Jordan. Like that's when that's the pinnacle of marketing for a professional athlete. So I'm never going to say anything LeBron has done from a marketing standpoint is going to exceed that, because it was such a genius marketing play that whoever thought of it is probably, however old, sitting on them M's just because the idea of that. So you're right. From a marketing standpoint, I'll give that edge to Mike. I will never take that away, because we all sat around with the tongue out, playing ball, singing that song. So I'm, like I said, from a marketing standpoint,
sometimes I dream.
You know, he is me. It's unbelievable. That's why, like, when we watch Super Bowl commercials, it's somebody's brain thought it makes somebody hundreds of millions of dollars. So you're right. Nike, Gatorade, Sprite tried it with LeBron. They tried it, and I feel like they tried it because they're trying to come up with a marketing campaign that Gatorade has set such at a high level. I just don't think. I mean, even Gatorade can't.
Powerade tried it and they couldn't do it
because whoever did it was such a freaking genius. You took the best player at that time,
the best player ever, But
that's what I'm saying. But see, again, that's subjectional. To some people thought Larry Bird's the best player. Some people thought
he's better than LeBron. But we ain't gonna go there.
We ain't gonna go there. But I mean, so from
Black History Month,
from a marketing campaign you can't beat that. Like I would never disagree with you on that. Like again, like I said.
Okay, so no, you already said it. So give me, because you say we can't use rings. I have yet to say you can't use stats. Give me LeBron's defining, bro. He's been on the decline for the last 4 years in the NBA, but yet he's still a top 5 player. We're not refuting that.
Mm-hmm.
As far as, let me be clear. As far as a bad MFer, LeBron is a bad MFer. I don't take nothing away from him. He's hot, but Michael Jordan, he could never be. Like, Mike was the last, to me, the last great athlete we had to have us problems. Mike had a gambling addiction. He was addicted to cigars. He was addicted to, he liked to have drinks. He was a regular human being who allowed us in, and we got to see, especially with his children, like, he was, hold on, Roland. He was an average, ordinary guy. He was just good at basketball.
Okay.
What I'm asking you is, Roland, because we're not going to talk about Mike, because I can talk about Mike. From your perspective,
all right, so
hold on, Roland, why is the discussion, why can't Mike win it as is? We know for the last 4 years, LeBron's been on the decline, and he will continue to be a top 10, 15 player for as long as he stays in the NBA. What is it about LeBron that makes you say, let's throw rings away? And Mike has the media ability, but for some reason, even though he's leading in scoring, I don't even want to get into what he did to Melo.
I don't think we've never seen anything like LeBron before. And like you said, personality wise, hey, people say the same thing about LeBron. They be like, oh, LeBron smokes cigars when he wins. LeBron drinks. Like, now, granted, the biggest thing that makes the difference is the media coverage. Now, well, Mike did a lot of shit, pardon my French, but the media coverage wasn't there. You know, the biggest thing, and I don't see anything wrong with Mike gambling. If you got that paper, you just got that paper. Like, I don't see anything wrong with him betting on golf games. I mean, people do that every day. I never really had an issue with him gambling. I never really had an issue with Mike at all, like doing what he did, because Mike he came from a great family, had a great father, great mother. So it's nothing I could say negatively about Mike that makes him any different from LeBron. I mean, we just more into LeBron's life because of the media coverage. Like,
so you're saying, as of right now, LeBron's stake at being the GOAT is the media coverage?
I think that has a lot to do with it, because ESPN never put Mike's high school games on TV. ESPN.
Yeah, we understand that.
But and that's
Mike made that possible. When Mike allowed HBO into his life, when he allowed those those studios into his life, Mike gave people a glimpse of what they perceive greatness, or we perceive greatness.
But
hold up, bro.
But that was after he was.
But I understand that
who he was.
So because they know that waiting for an athlete to become Kobe, they know it works. Now let's go back to the beginning and catch it all at the beginning, which brings me to my point. We've been talking about 15 minutes now, 10, 15 minutes now. You cannot tell me what LeBron in his 20-year career, as of right now, beats Michael Jordan in the GOAT debate. So I tell everyone, the conversation is never about Michael Jordan and LeBron. LeBron's not better than Kobe.
But you told me I got to take stats out of it.
No, I didn't tell you to take stats out of it. I said, we know he's a stat winner. We know this. And for the same thing, I'm telling you now, he's a stat winner. But I don't go and pull Bill Russell and Robert Ory name out my ass like LeBron fans do. So if he has stats,
but people only bring that because the ring conversation.
bro, it's the ring conversation. What do you mean?
Because
like,
the ring conversation is flawed because if you totally base it on that, then Mike is not the GOAT.
But you said that, and then in the same context, if I win 6, then you brought rings back into it. And then when that happens, I'm going to tell you that me and you go to the same girl's house every day.
But I don't.
Whoa, Roland. Let me finish.
Because
now you went back into that conversation.
No,
and you talk about. Let's talk about.
First of all,
we gotta take rings out.
I never once said ever that Bill Russell should be in the GOAT conversation.
Why not? If we're talking about rings,
because that's not how I measure.
Okay, what are you measuring it off of?
I look at stats, overall production, because there's always somebody out there, like, okay, let's take, I don't think Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback ever, but he got the ring, but I don't believe he's the greatest quarterback ever. So that's why I truly try to take rings out of debate, because it's a skewed thing in a team sport. Excuse me. Rings are tough.
If that's the case, real nice.
So when you touched on marketability, that's why I was like, okay, I give you points for that, because that is a great standpoint that gives Michael Jordan that edge over LeBron, because Michael Jordan's marketability was second to none. The NBA, Gatorade, McDonald's, they pump. You know, Mike was doing commercials with Michael Jackson. Excuse me. They pumped so much into that, no question about it. So I agree with you on that standpoint. I can't put Kobe ahead because of personal feelings. I just didn't like Kobe.
Kobe hater.
No, I didn't. See, that's a strong word to use.
You're a hater. You're a Kobe hater.
No, I didn't.
Why you don't like Kobe? Tell us why. Because he was banging Brandy in high school?
No, because I thought
I would like to get to know him. I could be.
I didn't like Kobe because of when he came in, he imitated Mike, and I was a big Mike fan.
But everything that we do in life is copycat.
You're right, but again, that still, when you ask me why I don't like him,
LeBron don't imitate Mike?
Not to that extent that Kobe did.
The fuck? That nigga paid this boy paid money to change his jersey number.
I mean, plenty of athletes do that.
No. They don't change it and change it back because the man told you. I think here goes LeBron. Here goes LeBron, his GOAT. I think that the number 23 should be retired across the NBA. It's a great man's number. And here goes Mike. Mike come right behind him and say, well, if that's the case, there are a lot of more numbers that need to be retired before my 23. Guess what LeBron did? Change his number. I'm going to get my dream, my redeem team number. That's what your GOAT does.
But if that's respect, then that's respect.
But no. We're not talking about respect.
See, y'all want to make it
We're not talking about respect.
Y'all want to make it about us. Oh, LeBron so soft. That's
everybody says soft. Go do your own thing.
But again, it's
Mike didn't go out there. Mike did not go out there and kiss Clyde Drexler and Oscar Robertson's ass. He went out there and bust everybody's ass.
But again,
bust some ass.
How is it hard?
Don't go to Cabo with your friends and get on a damn banana.
You can't say go do your own thing.
How not?
When the minute that man stepped in the NBA or 17, 18, every sports writer, oh, is this the Michael Jordan? You can't tell that man to do his own thing when the pressure was automatically put on him as a teenager to be number 23.
They asked the same questions about Kobe. He didn't fail?
No.
What are you talking about? The first high school career you watched was Kobe Bryant.
But hold on. But you use the word fail. Who failed?
Then how is the conversation not LeBron Kobe? He hasn't surpassed Kobe to be compared to Mike.
But which level he hasn't surpassed Kobe on? There's only one. The
his
one
stats.
I'm taking away.
His stats. He passed Kobe. Yes, he done passed Kobe and Mike in stats. LeBron is LeBron.
He done passed Kareem, which people think Kareem was the GOAT.
You ain't never heard nobody defend Kareem as the GOAT. Pull up, fact check me.
Your older heads.
Your older heads. Who?
That's what I'm saying. Like
I ain't never heard nobody. The only person I ever. Big shout out to Ronald Weaver, our middle school basketball coach at Pleasant Hill forever, at least 20 years. He used to always say in the Michael debate, he would always say, well, I tell you this much, I like Bill Russell. Michael bad, but I like Bill Russell. I learned how to play and coach defense from Bill Russell. Now, like I said, Ronald won't sit there and get into no debate with you. I've never heard nobody bring up Bill's name in a debate and debate it. They can't pull out Bill's stats. Because we know he was great. Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points. We all know that. But when it comes to the debate, they're always debating Michael and someone else. To me, it's not even Michael. Can LeBron be greater than Kobe? Yes. Explain it to me. Everybody who can tell me that he's better than Michael, come debate me on how he's better than Kobe. Am I saying that he can't be? Never. But we've been talking. You can't even tell me how he's better than Kobe.
Because the one way I can tell you, everyone, like I said, it's a stat thing for me.
What it is? What's the one way you can tell me?
No, I say it's the stats thing for me. He has done everything we have asked of him from the age of 17.
Kobe did the same thing.
No,
and beat a rape charge.
We can't.
What are you talking about?
We can't say that because it wasn't like Kobe came in his rookie year. In the
Kobe
NBA.
was banging Brandy, a Grammy Award winner in high school.
I mean, so was Wanye from Boys to Men. God damn. But you can't. But we can't act like Kobe had a rookie year like LeBron or Melo or Mike.
Well, let's talk about LeBron's rookie year.
21 points a game.
Losing rookie of the month every month to Carmelo Anthony, but yet still winning rookie of the year.
You know why LeBron didn't win rookie of the month? Because LeBron didn't lead every month in scoring. That wasn't his thing. Everybody knew, watch LeBron. Hey, LeBron's not a scorer. LeBron's not going to be the greatest scorer. LeBron's more like Magic. He moves like Magic. He handles the ball like Magic. He does this like Magic. So if you were classified as not being the best scorer,
but the award was not best rookie scorer, but it was rookie of the month.
But rookie of the month is given based on your scoring average at your rookie year.
No. That's not it though. It's not based off just that. It's based off of you being a good rookie player. Those same writers decided that Carmelo was better than LeBron every month, but yet still
because Carmelo beat LeBron in what? Scoring?
But there are more stats.
But again,
Carmelo took those boys to the playoffs. What did LeBron do?
But everybody cares about scoring. What did LeBron do? He took a team.
Well, if they care about scoring,
a team that won 7
If they care about scoring, why didn't he win Rookie of the Year?
Who?
You said everybody care about scoring. Why didn't Carmelo win Rookie of the Year?
Because media. That was media.
Exactly. Take the media out of it.
Carmelo's coming off a national championship at Syracuse. LeBron James is coming off fresh out of high school. We can't act like media and coverage didn't play a part in that. We can't pretend like that. That's exactly why you said Michael Jordan's marketing campaign is second to none. Writers play a part in it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just what it is.
And that's what I'm telling you about the rings. But we got to throw that out. If we're debating, this is what I'm saying real nice. If you get to throw out rings, if you get to take one piece of fact or history or whatever you want, if you get to take an accomplishment and throw it out, when we get to the LeBron-Kobe conversation, I'm going to take one fact about LeBron and throw it out. So you talk about You talking about
you taking one fact in the entirety of his career.
You did the same thing.
Because if we go rings, there's too many people with more rings.
Oh my God, Roland. Bruh, let's be honest. Nobody give a damn about Robert Horry but Robert Horry Sr. and Robert Horry the damn third.
But again, then you gotta say 11 rings is more than 6.
Real nice.
And
real nice. The boy's not even better than Kobe. One, here goes my amazing Kobe fact. He'll never be a better Laker than Kobe.
Okay.
So he'll never be better than Kobe.
I mean,
he's not better than Kobe.
When you better Laker, I mean that's a little bit off.
How's that off?
Because Kobe played for the Lakers in entirety.
Well, LeBron's career had been the same if he stayed in Cleveland the whole time.
Yes.
Okay. Why didn't he? Why didn't he? Why didn't he? Why
because we put pressure on him. We as media, as people, like, hey.
I ain't never called LeBron until that he had to win.
Come on. What I mean by we is, if LeBron would have stayed in Cleveland, would he have 4 rings? No. But the ring debate is there. He got that pressure is
Here we go
there.
with the rings again. And he still loses, so let's not talk about rings.
But
if he stayed in Cleveland, would he have the same career?
Would he have the same stats? Yes.
No, career. I didn't say stats. Career. We know he had the same stats. Dog, listen to me. Let me tell you something. I gotta tell you. You people, you get so skewed with this LeBron conversation. This is how much acknowledgement and gratitude I have for that man. Do you understand that man that you love so much has had 4 Hall of Fame careers?
I agree.
No, understand that. No one, you LeBron buffs, you don't even talk about that. He's had 4 Hall of Fame careers.
His first 7 years in Cleveland. His four
everywhere he's went, real nice. I mean, when you break it down, everywhere he's went, because he's won a title and he's put LA in a position for them to remain as LA, because they're coming to see LA regardless. Now they're just coming to see Bron. So they kind of, it's one hand washes the other. Cool. No one uses that stat when they talk about LeBron. And I find it strange that the only thing that people can talk about is what we know. We know these boys battle on the basketball court. He can't cover Mike in the media. He ain't more marketable than Mike. What's LeBron's claim to fame? Space Jam 2? Huh? Oh, my bad. Survivor's Remorse?
But again.
Space Jam 2. Notice I said 2.
But again, what I told you.
LeBron can crawl because LeBron can walk because Michael crawled.
But again, what I told you. You're not going to surpass that marketing campaign to Gatorade.
Okay.
I don't care who you are. And they try for every superstar since even Kobe. They tried. They couldn't. Kobe, you got Kobe out here rapping on music videos.
Hey, come on, dog. Hey, my boy Kobe was banging Monica. Banging Brandy. That nigga went and did a video and an LP with Brian McKnight.
But again, even with all that, he couldn't surpass that marketing campaign that was set forth for Michael.
But Roland, why are you talking Kobe Bryant? See, here we go. Now he's talking Kobe Mike now. Now he's talking Kobe Mike.
I'm talking no. You asked me what gives you the edge.
All right, so if that's the case, what is LeBron's claim to fame? The debate was
LeBron's claim to fame is this. We have never seen
Space Jam 2.
No, we have never seen a high school player transition into the NBA from minute 1 at that high level and maintain it for this long.
Kobe Bryant, please.
Kobe Bryant averaged barely 10 points a game in his.
He was not. Bro, okay.
But listen to me.
I give you that.
In his rookie year, it took Kobe 2 to 3 years to get going. LeBron has been going since 18. First day on the court.
How old was Kobe when he came into the NBA? He was 18.
But again, he wasn't averaging 20 points a game either.
He was not. He was not doing that.
So that's what I'm saying.
But how many rings does he have? Oh, we can't talk about rings.
We have never seen anything like LeBron ever. We don't watch high school players transition into the NBA. He's not the first. I'm not saying that. But we haven't watched even Melo wasn't a high school player that jumped straight into the NBA. Melo came from great coaching in college, just like Mike came from great coaching.
There wasn't no fucking great coaching at no damn Syracuse. Them boys ran the 2-3 and Melo shot all his shots.
Okay.
Let's not go there. The debate. The debate is Michael versus LeBron. I deflect to LeBron versus Kobe. You can't give me nothing but we've never seen an 18. Yes, we did. We watched an 18-year-old take Brandy to prom and bang her on the regular.
So
I watched.
Hold on. So it's better for Kobe to bring Brandy than LeBron still with his high school sweetheart.
Nobody cares about. Don't do that.
But I mean, you just want. See, that's not fair.
The media.
It's okay for you to bang Brandy,
but that's his media standpoint. We've never seen a player from high school. Kobe was from high school.
No, I said, but I ain't just saying.
18.
I just ain't saying.
At 18, Kobe was 18.
But I'm not.
He
saying
averaged
from
20.
High school.
I said you right. Kobe did not average 20. It took him 2-3 years to get going. But what did LeBron accomplish in those 2 to 3 years? There were no finals. He might have had a finals appearance. I can't remember. There were no championships. In that same time frame that we're talking, I use him banging Brandy as in 1998, a high schooler you never heard of is banging
another high schooler.
No, Brandy was out of high school. Brandy was in privateness. She was a celebrity. She had a Grammy at that time.
I mean, Brandy was on deal with her
but
brother.
It doesn't matter.
But I mean,
that's what I use as Kobe's media time.
He was banging a celebrity.
Who were you banging? I wasn't banging no damn celebrity.
I mean, most people aren't banging celebrities.
Exactly.
But I mean,
LeBron ain't never banged no celebrity.
Because he was married to, he been with the same woman since he was 18.
So what? Did he bang a celebrity?
But that...
Did he bang... It's people in Darlington, South Carolina that can say that they bang Pinky. I know this for a fact. I was at the strip club.
I was there too.
Exactly.
But
you had me there.
But hold on.
Is he a celebrity?
But hold on. Why is that a knock against him? Because he married his high school sweetheart.
I never said it. You brought
But
it
you
up.
make it seem like it because
the reason why I bring up Brandy because Kobe was in high school having a relationship with Dog. Brandy was hot. She was a Grammy award-winning entertainer. That's what I'm telling you. He was doing that in high school. It has nothing to do with the personal relationship. You're saying LeBron, 18. I say Kobe, 18. You said we've never seen a person come out of high school like that. Stop.
I'm talking from a basketball standpoint.
And I'm telling you, but when we go, you said LeBron, his media. I'm telling you, Kobe had media as well.
But about basketball, I'm not talking about.
You said media, and then once I go to media, you say his 20 points per game, and I tell you, you are correct. It took Kobe 2 to 3 years to get going. Mm-hmm. How many years did it take LeBron to get going?
So we mean as far as
winning. We're not talking about anybody can go out there and score, because if that's the case, Carmelo had a better 4-year plan than goddamn Carmelo was taking them boys to the Western Conference Finals.
Well, but
we ain't gonna talk about that. But hold up, Roland. No, not in essence. Let's get back to what we were discussing. Kobe did not average 20 until being in the league 3 to 4 years. LeBron came out averaging 20. Pretty sure that's part of the reason why he's the greatest scorer of all time at this point. Correct? Stats, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, it took Kobe 4 years, 5 years to get going. It took LeBron the same amount of time. Now, when we talk about rings, you're gonna pull Vujicic out your ass, and I'm gonna say Shaq. Then, when you pull the big three out your ass, now it's still gonna be he had Shaq, he had Phil Jackson. Like that's what you're gonna. I already know what the Kobe discrimination is going.
It's not just Phil. Like when it comes to
Mitch Kupchak, Jerry West.
When it comes to what you have around you, I think that plays a part. I mean, You think Phil Jackson wasn't an integral part in who Kobe wound up being?
No. Kobe would have still been Kobe no matter where he went. But you want to know? Let me talk. Let me talk.
I think Phil taught Kobe.
He taught him how to win.
And from the philosophy and how to
win.
No,
fuck the philosophy. Kobe is a bad bitch in any system.
But you cut me off. I said he taught him from the philosophy. He taught him how to win. Yes, Phil taught Kobe a lot. But if you really believe that Kobe didn't benefit or didn't elevate himself due to having Phil Jackson around, I don't believe that.
I do believe it because Kobe would have been Kobe regardless of where he was. As far as being a winner, Phil aided in that. Yes. The complete the Kobe Bryant, no. Because if that's the case, where's the love for Tony Kukoc and Luke Longley? Where's the love for Devin George? Where's the love for Sasha Vujacic and Smush Parker? These are people who were around Kobe. Where's the love for Andrew Bynum? That's what I'm saying. We're talking about. So when we talk Mike, LeBron, we didn't bring up coaching. You didn't have to bring up coaching as a detriment to Mike.
I'm gonna get to that. So
you can't do it, bro. We have been talking 30 minutes because you have not claimed you can't even. Go ahead, bro. Wait.
So coaching for Mike is intricate. It played a part in his success. Being under Dean Smith tutelage, you think it didn't play an effect to Mike being who Mike was?
Not in the NBA. Coach K, one of the baddest bastards out there. We, over a course of a lot of years, we were consistently producing role players. And I'm a Duke fan now. And me and Denard get at it with that. I'm telling you, coaching don't mean shit now.
No.
Do you know that Coach K was scared of Kyrie at Duke?
And hold on, this is my respect for Duke. I'm gonna show you and coaching. So you're right, Coach K. Y'all guys produced a ton of players. The only knock I ever had on Duke players, for some reason I don't know what it was. You couldn't stay healthy. I think Grant Hill would have been a super duper beast.
He was. If Grant Hill would have never got hurt, the conversation would have been Grant Hill, LeBron.
You're right, and I'm gonna give you that. Jason Williams, if he didn't put his damn motorbike into a tree, he'd probably be one of the best point guards ever. So this is why I say coaching does affect, because
no, it don't. I'm gonna give you a personal experience. Josh Dollar was at Hemingway when Jerry Harwell was there. Jerry Harwell had an abundance of talent and an abundance of wins. That team was loaded. Whatever may be, they couldn't exist. Josh went a whole nother route and still became successful.
I'm not saying you can't.
No, you just said coaching.
I said it plays a factor.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
You can't say
no, it don't.
You
no,
can't
it don't.
say coaching is not including everything.
No, when it comes to winning, my coach does not decide that who I'm gonna be. Right now, Anthony Edwards, one of the hardest motherfuckers in the NBA. He has no coach. Who's the coach at Minnesota?
I have no clue.
All right, thank you. But you know who Anthony Edwards is. You know who he signed to.
Yeah.
Okay, then. But Anthony Edwards, his greatness or what he's going to be is not going to be broken down based on his coach.
No,
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to. No.
But I never said that your greatness is only defined by your coach. I would never say that.
Has nothing to do with it. Kobe was a winner when D'Antoni was in town.
Kobe
was a winner when D'Antoni was in town.
But coaching plays a part.
Nah.
But you know.
Not when it comes to greatness. When it comes to role players, yes.
I think coaching.
Would Robert Horry have been who he was if it wasn't for Rudy Tomjanovich and
But Robert Horry also had Greg Popovich.
Would he be the same person if he would have not had been with them?
No.
Role player. We're talking about greatness.
No.
Back to the debate, Ron. We're off the debate. back to the debate.
But that's what I'm saying. The debate is there are so many things that go into being a great.
Well, he has to win them. He is not winning them.
Not winning what?
Give me your top 3 things of why he's the GOAT.
1, stats. I mean, when he's done, he's going to be the greatest scorer. He's going to lead in points.
He's already the greatest scorer. We already talked about that.
He's going to be top 5 in every other statistic.
Stats, we already know he's blowing everybody's ass out of the water until you live another 20 years and watch Anthony Edwards. That's what I'm telling you. If you look now, he's already projected to be greater than LeBron when it comes to stats. But he'll never be LeBron. But stats, what's your number 2?
I don't think these new guys, they're too fragile for that.
It don't
but
matter.
I mean,
The new norm is 65 games, 30 points a game. If he does that at a rate of another 15 years, he will surpass LeBron. It's already been proven.
He got to have those numbers every game.
But that's the thing. He's got to have that for 65 games. If he looks up and becomes an Iron Man and plays 72 games a season, he'll blow that out the water. That's a stat. But you say stats are LeBron's. Mm-hmm. When he finishes, stats are LeBron. He's number 1. What's number 2?
Number 2, I'm going to say who he is as a person. Now, again.
Hey, man, don't bring up his goddamn relationship with his wife now.
I didn't.
You about to bring up who he is as a person.
That's
where you going.
No, I wasn't.
Who he is as a person? All right, go ahead.
So when I'm saying who he is as a person, when it comes to that kind of pressure we put on a child as people to be something that's tough. Joe, we all grew up a lot of different ways.
I ain't grow up like LeBron. My mama wouldn't have never allowed me to do that. Even if I was great. My decision making goes through my house. My mother wouldn't have allowed me to be the man of the house, regardless if my father was there or not. My mother wouldn't allow me to go get $900,000 worth of damn loans so we can live a lifestyle because she assumes I'm going to make it. My mother wouldn't do that. But I understand what you're saying. He grew up differently. But I can't agree with you. I can't attest to that because that's not how I was raised. My mother would not have allowed me at 18, regardless of what my status was, to take on sole responsibility for me and my family.
And to come from
I can't answer that.
And that's what I'm saying. To come from that circumstance, that's important to me. Because, I mean, you and I didn't come from those circumstances. We could have been whatever. Mm-hmm. So when I bottle all that up, that's why I do believe I'd like to take rings out of it. And again, I'm not saying with 100% certainty he is the GOAT. I'm not saying that. But god damn if his case ain't close to it.
He's not better than Kobe Bryant.
From a standpoint of, again, I take Kobe
GOAT
out of
talk. GOAT talk. We're talking about GOAT.
I take Kobe out of it because watching Kobe is like watching Mike.
And?
So therefore, I'm
sorry.
I already give him that edge over Kobe because it's like watching the same player.
I'm sorry, Real Nice, that you want people to go out there and emulate Raja Bell.
Man, come on,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that when you go watch a pickup game, you want to see Eric Snow.
You going to different extremes.
No, you saying you don't like him because he emulate Michael Jordan. Who else is there to emulate?
But again,
who else is there to emulate?
I said that's why I don't like him. Doesn't mean I don't respect him.
So you wanted him to come out there. You wanted him to come out there and just be his own person. That's what you're saying.
In essence, yes.
Okay.
Because
so when LeBron came out, he was his own person. Nothing that he tried to do was already done before him. So why did he do Space Jam 2?
I mean, because
why he did Space Jam 2?
You know why he did Space Jam 2?
Why?
Because the pressure was there to be like
Wasn't
Mike.
No fucking pressure, man.
Wait, come.
Ain't no pressure. You gotta be better than Mike. I'm LeBron. You know what I'm doing. I'm raised by Henry, Denard, Naru, Thelma, Yogi. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to Chicago some way, hell or high water. I'm going there. I'm going to tell the league, I'll be here 10 years.
Now,
give me my 6.
Now I thought
that's what I do.
Now I thought that was gonna happen.
But guess what?
When he went to Miami, I sure thought that was the plan.
But like I said, now I wanted to get back to something.
But even why he said that's why he didn't go to Chicago, because he didn't want that pressure to be compared to Mike.
Heavy is the head of he who wears the crown. But you call him the king, but you talk about pressure. Oh my God.
Because that's a lot to put on somebody. Just like, okay, let's take right now, LeBron's son Bronny. No, like
ain't no pressure on Bronny. No. We ain't having that. LeBron did what Michael Jordan never did, which I felt he should have did. LeBron came out and took the pressure off of all of his kids. Look, 1 second. LeBron tells you that I put them in situations to give them a better life than I had. When LeBron's son had the cardiac arrest, he made it clear again, basketball is not what's most important in his life. LeBron, yes, he's being boosted because of the LeBron factor. But just like Michael Jordan kids, hey bro, everybody and their mama can look at it and tell, just like if Michael Jordan wanted to get Marcus into the league, he could have.
Agreed.
We know if that boy want to go in the league, he will. It won't be off his own strength.
Agreed.
But LeBron lets you know that I'm not here for that. I'm here to be a father.
Again, you have to let me finish my point before.
Because we know where you're going.
No, my point is that you don't. That's too much pressure to put on someone. Like if Michael Jordan's 2 sons would have went into the league, like you said, Michael Jordan could have helped his 2 sons get in the league. What do you think their lives would have been like if they
were damn what their lives would have been like?
How you mean? If you talking about marketing and all that, every day of their life was, are you gonna be what your daddy was? Are you gonna do what your daddy was? That would have been every day of their life.
But that's real sweet. Guess what? Heavy is the head of he who wears the crown. You cannot allow and now we're talking about their kids, which I'm not going to do no more because we have not cleared up the debate. We're talking about a marketing team and an individual who allowed himself at 18 years old to be labeled the king. Now you're talking to me about pressure.
Because again, if you would have just didn't
have nothing to do with
not
that.
me and you, but I mean as media.
Nike and his mama.
Nike and media would have left that boy alone. And just let him play ball.
But he would, if that's the case, like I said, if he play ball,
if he wasn't
he wouldn't even be in the GOAT competition.
If in his junior year, his games wasn't on ESPN.
Man, real nice. You let that boy sit down at a table with the executives from Nike and say, we're going to label you as the king. He chose, along with his mother and his team, to take on that responsibility. So now, when you put the pressure on him to be microscoped at every fashion of his life, you accepted that. You accepted that.
And what has he done since then?
He's performed.
Okay.
Yes. If that's your state, claim that as your state. But you know what I tell you? He's only able to do that because of Michael Jordan.
I mean, everybody gets have the way paid for them at some point in time.
So if I laid a road that you're able to drive down, why the hell would I come tell you thank you?
Because I made it better.
You made it better and I laid the fucking road?
Because what you had at your time...
If I never would have did nothing, you'd still live on a dirt road?
And what you had at your time limited you to when you laid that road.
Bro, they laid the road because of me. You had a dirt road before I got there.
Okay, so you laid the road. I had a dirt road. You bought the pavement, but you didn't have the greatest quality materials.
Oh,
so I got the greatest quality materials.
Where would your greatest quality materials have been if you never had the road?
So if I made the pavement better,
there's no pavement if it wasn't for me. That's what I'm telling you. There's no pavement if there wasn't for Mike.
What we're talking about is making something better. Doesn't mean you can't give somebody homage because they made something that you did better.
Nobody pays homage to Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Laimbeer, the Harlem Globetrotters. When it comes to greatness, when it comes to the GOAT, these are all people who paved the way. That's what I'm telling you. If I would have never got the goal up, if I would have never put up the the plywood in the milk crate, you would never know what it was to play on the breakaway rim with the glass backboard.
But that's my point. Just because someone made it better.
But that's my point. You couldn't have been better if it wasn't for me.
But does that mean I can't be better than you because you started something?
No, that does not. But guess what? It shows you would not have been if it wasn't for me.
But again, no one is not giving Michael Jordan his respect for creating what the modern NBA is. But that don't mean I can't be better than you because you created something.
The question was, Roland,
who's the greatest?
Who's the greatest? My answer is Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
And again, I just told you that just because we having this debate doesn't mean I don't believe that Michael Jordan isn't. I'm just borderline because I'm still watching what this young man is doing.
Man, you watching his life. His basketball career is on the decline. You're watching his life.
After
you
21,
want him to be a humanitarian and a philanthropist.
After 21
I don't need him to do that. I need him to play basketball. Bro, that's what you was talking about earlier. He's bringing Brandy. Man, the man been with his old lady his whole life.
No, because you made it seem like banging Brandy was this wonderful thing that made
because it was the media. The media.
But I'm talking when I talk media, I'm talking strictly when they cover him from a basketball standpoint.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play it like the Caucasian folks play it. From a media standpoint. Why them kids in LeBron Academy can't pass the reading and the math test?
That's another story for another day.
All right.
Okay, and I break that down to you because guess what? At the end of the day, it's still a public school, and public school education in this country is trash.
Well, I can't better opportunities than a lot of other students.
Yeah,
but that has nothing to do with why they're not.
I can't hold LeBron.
I know why they're not passing.
I can't hold LeBron accountable because he's not a teacher. His job is not to sit there in front of them children and teach them. I can't hold him accountable.
Who do you hold accountable?
I hold the public school system accountable because it's a charter school, it's still run by the public school system. That's who I hold accountable. Now, can he come in there and say something? Sure, but at the end of the day, he don't make curriculums. He don't teach the kids. So I can't put that against him. I give him props for doing that thing, but them kids not learning, I can't hold that against him. That's a big stretch.
Yeah. I understand that, but as far as the debate, Roland, we got to wrap this up because we're about to run. As far as the debate, you can't answer, and I pick Michael Jordan. That's what's going on? Because I'm asking you for an answer. You haven't given me an answer.
Because I honestly, Jordan, I'll be honest. I'm because I'm a Michael Jordan fan, I'm still standing on Mike, but I'm right here watching LeBron. I'm sitting here questioning, is it possible that someone could be better? That's all it's about for me. Not saying that it's going to end, my answer's going to end with LeBron or Kobe, but my answer's like, could someone potentially take that mantle of being that from Mike?
Yeah, it's possible.
And that's the thing where I'm at, like, and because for a long time, I'm like everybody. I watched Mike do everything, and I'm like, dog, ain't nobody ever going to do the shit Mike has done. Then I watched Kobe emulate it. So I'm like, okay, I'm watching the mirror reflection.
Well, but then you on all that rolling, but like I stated, the question was, who you taking? I got Mike.
Right now, I'm going to take Mike.
Okay, so in your GOAT debate, Mike
It's still the GOAT.
It's still a GOAT. And in my opinion, LeBron is not even better than Kobe. But I guess that'll be a debate we'll have another day. I'll go grab a gang of Kobe stats, and we'll grab a gang of LeBron stats, and we'll push on and push through.
But now that was a good conversation. Just to lighten the day up. And I brought it up because I know you a Kobe fan. I know.
Whoa. Not a Kobe fan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan.
But when you like Kobe,
Kobe is second in that pecking order. And LeBron's not there yet.
And I know we always done had those conversations before, in general. And I like to have it because it seems like, every time you turn on ESPN, Fox Sports 1, that's the conversation. So I just wanted to have some fun with it. I know it may seem like we yelling and screaming. It's a great debate. I love having it, especially, with Jordan and his other brothers. So, that's why I had it, just to lighten the day, So I appreciate that debate, and I hope everyone listens. Right now, we're gonna wrap this thing up because, like I said, we cutting out on time. We're gonna do our best to keep the time low. I'm gonna do email address is cheaperthantherapyshow@gmail.com. The phone number is 803-509-3477 for all suggestions, comments, feelings, emotional outbursts. You can either email, text. If you want us to talk about something, feel free to give us your topic suggestions. We don't mind taking suggestions. We're not that closed-minded. So we're gonna move on and close up the show. We're gonna go Black History Facts. Jordan, what you got for us?
We're focusing on George Crumb Speck, a chef and restaurant owner, is said to have created the potato chip by accident.
You talking about the Speck brothers from Django?
Oh no, wrong specs. But it said that he had created the potato chip by accident in the summer of 1853. However, his sister Kate claimed that he actually created the chip after a potato slice fell into a hot frying pan, creating the famous Saratoga chips. Crumb's chips remained a local delicacy in New York until the 1920s, when a salesman named Herman Lay of Lay's Chips began traveling throughout the South and introducing potato chips to different communities. That is our black fact. Well, also, did want to let you know that he was not ever confirmed to have been African American, but although his heritage is unclear, he has been assumed to be African American and mixed race. And his sister Catherine, him and his sister Catherine both identify as members of the St. Regis Mohawk tribe. That information can be found via the Wikipedia page for George Speck. If you do find any other information pertaining to that we can use, please feel free to leave it for us in our email or our text message location.
All right, and what we're going to close out with is Roland's real estate tip of the day. My real estate tip of the day is for all those clients that's out there purchasing a home, that's under contract, credit. Do not, I repeat, do not do anything while you're in underwriting or under contract or have your pre-approval to your credit. I don't care what it is. Do not pull it. Cash is king at that time. Whatever you buy, whatever you decide to do, cash is stay. Don't buy new cars on credit. Do not buy furniture. Do not do anything during that time because it will cost you greatly. So credit is very important while you're going through that process. Do not have anyone pull your credit. Do not have, for any reason, I understand you might want to put new furniture in the house or look at new landscaping quotes. Don't do anything. The only time you can have your credit ran while you're on that process of buying a home is for home insurance purposes. And I always say with that, start with your current car insurance company and let them quote you for your homeowner's insurance, because 9 times out of 10, they will not have to pull your credit, and they'll bundle it and give you the cheapest rate. But unfortunately, if you decide to go with another home insurance provider, it is okay to have it pulled. That is the only time your underwriters will allow that, without affecting you in any kind of negative way or causing potentially your deal to fall through. So credit, credit, credit is very important during that process. Please, again, I've experienced it. Don't do anything to your credit. Don't make any credit card purchases, anything until you close on your house, get your keys in hand. And that is my real estate tip of the day. Jordan, you got anything, any questions, comments, emotional outbursts you want to close us out in full with today?
Oh, no, no, no. You all have a great day. Have a great week.
All right, you guys, peace and have a good life and enjoy this world. Thank you.